Welcome to the Knakal News Network. The Knakal News Network is brought to you by Massey Knakal Realty Services, New York's #1 building sales firm.
Hi, I'm Elisa Berlin, Director of Sales at Massey Knakal Realty. Welcome to the Knakal News Network. Today, I'm here with Bob Knakal, Chairman and founding partner of Massey Knakal. I hear you talk so much about economic theory. What are some of these theories?
Well, Lisa, I've always been fascinated by the theories that economists come up with to describe the relationships between various objects or various emotions, which try to explain how markets work. And these economic theories have stood the test of time. There's the quintessential guns versus butter model, where we look at the relationship between a country's investment in defense and civilian goods. It can decide to invest in defense or military spending by buying guns, or investing in the production of civilian goods by buying butter, or a combination of both of them. And this model illustrates the differences between spending on military and buying civilian goods within a very complex economy.
What's another one of these theories?
Well, the paradox of diamonds and water is another one. That's one that says that diamonds are very, very rare, and so their value is higher than water, which is very abundant, but yet we need water to live, and you don't really need diamonds to live. This theory was made famous in Adam Smith's book, An Inquiry into the Nature and Causes of the Wealth of Nations. The things that have the greatest value in use frequently have little or no value in exchange, but on the contrary, those that have the greatest value in exchange have frequently little or no value in use.
In your Concrete Thoughts article, you wrote about fear and greed. Let's talk a little bit about that.
Fear and greed are two of the three main ingredients in market fluctuations and market behavior, with herd mentality being the third. And we see it in our marketplace all the time. In 2005, 2006, 2007, people were greedy. Bankers were lending a lot and living on low margins to try to put more money into the marketplace. Investors were constantly buying, thinking that there were more profits to be made, and that greed factor took over. As soon as the marketplaces crashed, by 2009, we were in a fear mentality market where everyone was afraid that things were going to implode, and for some folks it did. But those mentalities shape the way markets ebb and flow.
So where do you think we are today?
Well, I think clearly greed is a much more prominent factor in the market than fear is today. We've had several years of increased volume of sales. Values are going up across the city. And so I think we're seeing more of a greed mentality coming into the marketplace.
What are some of the ways that you determine which factors are most prominent?
Sellers are able to command great prices for their properties. The appreciation that we've seen in the market is not substantiated by the way fundamentals have improved. Another historically proven truth is that when people believe that there's been a paradigm shift and that the market either can't get any better or can't get any worse, that's normally the point at which time the market's about to turn. These two emotions of fear and greed always counteract against each other. Right now we're in a very positive, optimistic marketplace, but unfortunately, we're in a cyclical market and fear will return again someday. In summary, quintessential economic theories about the relationships between various objects or emotions provide insights into the way markets work. Theories like guns versus butter or diamonds versus water show us that behavior within marketplaces is dependent upon many factors. In the commercial real estate market, the battle between fear and greed determines who has the upper hand, buyers or sellers. Today, greed is the emotion that's winning by a mile.
Thank you for joining us today. Tune in next week for another installment on the Knakal News Network.